Good day. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Minecraft Play. I just loaded up the game here and thinking about what I might like to do in this episode. And I did not have a let me just pop that back in there. I did not have a big thing in mind. I thought I would perhaps check out some of the landscape at the far southern end of my main map. This is where my base is, and I haven't planted any other markers or anything. Um, oh, I thought I filled in all of that. There's a funny looking join there. Is that on? Which map is that on? Both, I guess. Interesting. Anyway, not going to worry too much about that. Down here, though, along this line here, well, I think more along this area, are some spectacular cliffs. Now, I did, in fact, climb to the top of one of them somewhere along the line, and I'm quite sure I left a stack of ladders up at the top, or rather up to the top. So I thought, well, let's make this a bit of an exploration video. Quite a ways off to the southeast here is where I'm heading. We are, almost just coming up on midday. How are we doing here? Okay, that looks like a pretty good line. Let's carry along this way. I suppose if I see something interesting, I might stop and take a look. There's a chasm right to my left there. Underwater chasms. Sparkling water, lemon flavored. You got fish popping into existence there. Not seeing too much of excitement ahead there. It is a pretty wide open ocean here between my base and all the way around here. Sort of a fairly circular ocean. More like a giant lake, I guess, in that you can row across it in a hurry. Only take a few minutes to row across it, I think. I suppose I could edit this and fast forward it, except that I've never figured out how to do that. I'm not much of an editor. I can splice things together and do fades, and that's about pretty much the extent of my knowledge. I've got other talents. My sparkling wit, my ability to blather on at length about not very much. It's got to be worth something in today's world, right? Some squid over there. I think some ruins just over here. Which Oh, and there's another temple. So many temples. I think I'm just going to leave those ruins alone. Oh, where are we at here? What am I seeing? Is that that's that little spit of land. If I turn to the east now, that will be where my passageway down, just on the other side there, down into the deep dark. There's a deep dark biome down there that I've not managed to successfully explore enough to find out whether there's an ancient city down there. There's another ocean temple. They're like weeds. At some point, I'm going to have to challenge one of those things in this game. I need a ton of potions in order to do that very effectively. How's my trajectory? I'm not even sure. I'm not sure where that ladder is my half-finished thought there. Guess we'll find out. What's that up there? Oh, just trees, I think. Snowy Peak. I think I was actually up there. but you can see some of the verticality of the land. Oh, here we go. Here we go. These giant cliffs popping into view here now. There's an interesting carved out piece there with a tree growing in it. More cliffs behind. I suppose I could go check out some of those cave openings that you can see in the cliff wall. One way up there, there. Looks like some up there as well. Could use that waterfall to get to the top as well. There's some exposed iron, it looks like mostly. Pretty sure I had used ladders to climb to the top here somewhere. This is a bit lower down here. What's that? Oh, that's the diorite stone. The diorite stone. Okay, here we are. There's those ladders. I guess I did that in a bit of a lower portion, didn't I? Some lava falls, some over there. From here, it looks like they should be burning those trees, but I guess trees must be in front. So I think I'll just park the old SS Valiant rowboat here, probably right about here, and see if I can. Oh my goodness! See if I can't climb up top here. See what's what. Now I guess I'm not quite off the map yet. I brought another map. Oh, I forgot about that. I climbed up a real skinny little ridge here, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? It's like a knife blade of stone in front of a birch forest. Huh. Alrighty, well, since it is coming... Oh, I forgot to fill my pail with water. Take a snooze here and start exploring in the morning. Hopefully I won't run into anything that requires a respawn. That would suck. It would suck most heavily indeed. There's a promising looking cave. These are steep old hills over here. Is there anywhere for me to get across without going all the way down to the water down there? Doesn't really look like it. Well, oh, there's another peak back there. Maybe I should do some more. I guess here's a little bit of a raised area. That's where I will perhaps, where I will perhaps cross over to the hills behind. I guess I'll see if I can get up over here. Some judicious hopping. Oh, what's this? A bit of a cave. Not enough for me to care about, I don't think. Who knows? I probably just bypassed a cavern of infinite wonders. Yes, there's a mountain. Oh, whoa, I almost walked right into that. What do we got here? Interesting little cut in the landscape. I'll just go over this way. Dark oak, I believe. Yes. And am I off my map now? Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is start a new map. So I'm just gonna park myself in a little bit of daylight so I can see what I'm doing, and pop that map away, start this one. And I can see the mountain is, oh, there's a mountain over here too. I'll tell you what, there's one, am I turned around? No, there's one over there too. So probably if a person was to dig down here, maybe you'll try that at some point. Maybe now. You might find another deep dark biome. That seems to be the trick. I don't know if that's an accident or if that's deliberate to allow people to locate deep dark biomes, but seems to be the trick. I read it somewhere online. I'm going to just turn this into a fully zoomed out map with my cartography table and some paper. Okay, so that's that. And this now should be oh yes, we're just in the top of this map. So let me break up the cartography table. I don't need it anymore, but I actually just stole it from my base. So not that they're very hard to make. I could leave it behind here if I need to. If I need some inventory room. Sure be neat to find what are they called? A forest house, I think they're called. I've only ever found one in all my time playing Minecraft. I've only ever found one. Although I don't know how many years they've actually been in the game. But okay, so behind me and to my right is a peak, and then over here are more peaks. Maybe I should cross over this way and see what the valley floor, if there is a valley floor, looks like. Got another drop off here. What's this? Oh, just one of those big old cracks in the ground that are fairly plentiful. Whoops, in Minecraft these days. I'm not sure which version that started popping up in. I think it was in the Caves and Cliffs update. So we're certainly in the Cliffs portion here at the moment. Lots and lots of wood to be had here. Dark oak, I think I've talked about before. Dark oak is actually a really good source of infinite wood. Not quite as hard to grow as jungle trees. Not that jungle trees are hard to grow, but not as hard to find and drop lots of seeds, whereas jungle trees tend to be pretty stingy on the saplings, seedlings, whatever term the game uses for little trees. I would like to get clear here and look out over this forest. Like to get clear of the canopy is what I mean. Here we're coming up to the snow line on this side. So maybe, there we go. And I'll just lean in close to the screen so I can see a little better. There's another peak and ice over there. More cliffs over there, over in that direction, and you can see them poking up over there. Some spruce forest over there. Looks like a pretty big cave opening right there. And I am staring up at a snow cap. Good place to die in terms of getting freezing to death and falling into deep powder snow. Which I've certainly ran into trouble with in the past playing this game. Well, this doesn't look like powder snow though. It's just kind of one layer of snow on top of all the dirt. Interesting. I don't know that I'm going to try to climb all of this. Maybe try to get a little more height to see, I guess. To see out in various directions. Mountains, snowy mountains. Pretty high up here, aren't we? What's our verticalness? 155. Wow. This is quite high. Speaking of saplings, saplings, yes, I just got another one. Oh, a goat. Hello, goat. Are you going to butt me? Should I kill you? Should I ignore? Oh, oh, did I? Oh no. Okay, now this is a vantage point. Hello, Mr. Goat. Please don't knock me down. Well, I can't say that I see anything that looks like it might be a forest house. That's a shame. Well, maybe since I'm so close to the top here, maybe I'll carry on climbing, see if I can reach the pinnacle, which would be right here. Oh, get a nice view out this direction. Hello. And how high are we here? 182. Wow. It's got to be just about as high as the landscape. Pretty close to as high as it gets, I would think. Is that pumpkins down there? Oh, hey, I've got a spyglass. Let's take a look, shall we? It is pumpkins. And ice. Looks like a good place to die. This takes a lot of more pumpkins. Takes a lot of rolling the mouse around to look around with a spyglass. It's pretty effective from this kind of height, though. This is the best use I've ever had out of one of these things. You could presumably pick up on some things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to notice. Very cool. And it's almost nighttime again, so which way should I go here? Maybe I'll head off in this direction. Ooh, whoops. The moon. Oh, powder snow, powder snow. Don't freeze me to death. Thank you very. Oh, you stupid game. Lord. Should I dig it out? Okay, at least I'm not going to freeze to death this way. Or am I? I'm still cold. Why am I still cold? What happens if I lay my bed down right here? Will I wake up and step into the snow? I think the game could use snowshoes. That'd be pretty neat as a way of dealing with this most dreaded of situations, the powder snow. Oh, come on, let me walk through it, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. At least you can dig your way out pretty easily, but still, what a pain. I don't want to freeze to death. Thank you very much. We're still in this powder. Come on. What am I running up against here? Doesn't seem like that should be enough to freeze a hearty adventurer to death. It does not seem like that should be enough to freeze an adventurer. I feel like I'm on the edge here, so let me just eat a little bit of baked potato and try to head on out from the snow. There we go. I think that should do it. Now the question becomes what to explore here. Maybe I'll try and fill the map in to save future me a little bit of OCD time. OCD now or OCD later, right? Am I right? Only problem is holding a map like, oh, hey, go away. Go away, skeleton. Did he drop a bow? He did drop a bow. Don't care. Whoops. The benefit to holding a map with a shield is that you can see in front of you. The downside to it is that you can't really see enough detail on the map to tell for sure what you've filled in and what you haven't. So I shall go back to holding the shield and the map in a moment once I'm sure I've got that last, there we go. Last portion filled in there. And we'll head off east towards the corner of this map, and then I'll venture southwards and see what we can see. It's an interesting mountain over there. Managing to descend without plummeting too far or far enough to take damage, although I have pretty good feather falling boots on. I don't think I'm going to take, yeah, feather falling 4. It's hard to say. Feather falling 4. Oh, I guess it's not that hard to say. Feather falling 4. I should be able to survive a fall from a very great height using these boots, I would think. Oh, we got water flowing silently underground. Interesting. This might be a good moment to fill up my bucket. How am I doing here? Close to the corner. Why didn't I bring my boat with me? That was dumb. I guess I can make another one easily enough, but go for a little swim. Oh, I think we're, yep, I believe we're at the edge of the map. Quite sure. All right, so swim over this way a bit, get around the edge of this cliff. Oh, and what have we got? More cliff. Great. All right, well, I don't want to go off this. Oh, and there I am off. Okay, retreating now. Well, interestingly, this is also kind of a valley between two mountains. There are like mountains all over the place here, which is quite interesting. So what I think I'm going to do is head upstream here. I'm going to call it upstream since there's mountains this way, even though water doesn't really work like that in Minecraft. And somewhere down here, which looks to be between the two mountains, which is more or less right here. Maybe I'll just go this way a little bit and see what the landscape looks like. I'll start doing some downward digging. Downward digging like a dog. Downward dog digging. Downward dog digging. I'm not sure where I'm coming up with this kind of nonsense. Okay, well, there's the pumpkins. I'd say this is right between these two mountains. So what I shall do is make myself a marker out of dirt and cap it with some stone. Too bad I don't have any actual markers. We'll slap some torches onto it. So I may be able to find it again at some point. I mean, probably a better bet would be to just remember where it is on the map, which is the extent of anyway between those two mountains. Now then, how to get down without doing myself too much damage? Probably leap over to that tree, I guess. I'll try that. There we go, not too bad. Over to this mushroom, and then this tree, and this mushroom here, and this landscape here, and back to my stone mark or dirt marker. Alrighty, well, if you were going to dig down, how would you go about it? Straight down? I guess so. Here we go. Whoop, best to be standing between the two blocks so I don't accidentally drop myself into a hole. And while I'm at it, I think the maximum you can reach is 6 with ladders before having to, just from standing, I mean. Let's find out, shall we? 1, 2, 3, well, that wasn't no problem. Maybe you can reach 7. I don't know. Well, what altitude am I at here? 61. Oh, that's way more than I've got ladders for. Okay, but I do have wood, so I think the deep dark is, if it is here, is going to be right down at the bottom of the world. Probably somewhere here. I will make a little side cavern. Maybe this is a good spot to do it before I'm too deep. 55 seems like a reasonable place to do it. Put a light there and make a little side room right here. Is it nighttime yet? No. I was thinking about resetting the spawn point in case I find myself dead. Let's climb up and see how close we are tonight. Oh, it might be coming dusk actually. I'm gonna say it is getting dark. Oh yeah, definitely. Defo, where's my pit? Oh geez, don't plummet. Don't plummet. Okay, well that timing worked out pretty well. So just have a little nap. And start some downward digging. So what I actually want to do here is go, I want to put a block there and ladders like so. That way I can't walk onto the ladder without being on the ladder. That way you can't plummet as easily. You have to try a little harder. How are we doing here? 46. be quite surprising if I don't hit some kind of cavern before getting all the way down to the bottom of the world, but stranger things have happened. Is that clay? That is clay. Okay, that argues that there is probably a lush cave around here somewhere. Oh, right there too. Interesting. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm going to wind up with more clay than I know what to do with. Clay and copper, but no lush cave in sight. I don't think I've ever hit a pocket of clay underground that wasn't attached to a lush cave biome. Interesting. Huh. Can fill up your inventory pretty quick with clay if you try. So oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Goodness. Oh boy, don't do that. You big doughhead. Why are you doing that? That pickaxe. That pickaxe digs so fast that I was trying to knock down the torches, and instead I dug out a couple of blocks there, as well as knocking down the torches. All right. I am now out of ladders, so make a little crafting bench right there. Actually, maybe I'll make a little landing zone here. I'm going to leave a crafting bench. I might as well give myself the option of using it in the future. Why not? I bet there is spooky noises. I bet there is a lush cave biome right around here somewhere. Maybe I will stumble into it. Can I make these into clay blocks? Oh, I can. That'll save some inventory space. There we go. That's the way to do it. Alrighty. So anyway, what am I doing? Ladders. So let me see if I can work out this math in my head. 4 spruce planks turns into 8 sticks, which is 1 ladder with 1 left over. So for every 7 sets of 4, you get so for every 7 sets of 4 planks, you get 8 ladders, right? So that's 1 set of 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Or 8 sets of ladders, which you then multiply by 3. But anyway, oops, no, it's not what I wanted to do. Turn those into sticks, and then these into ladders. I should have exactly 8 sets of 3 ladders, which is 24 ladders. So 7 of these turns into 24, so 14 to make 48. Whoops, I went past 7, didn't I? Okay, good. That's actually something I haven't ever worked out before. Alrighty, how are we doing here? 16. A long way to go yet. guess I don't have too much to say when I'm just sort of digging. Oh, here we're coming to the what do you call it? Cobbled deep slate. Deep slate, yeah. And then when you dig it, it becomes cobbled deep slate. Slightly thicker. Oh, more clay. There's gotta be a lush cave biome around here somewhere. I'm tempted to go looking for it again. Maybe I'll take a little detour over this way and see if I can find it. Unless we're just in some kind of weird biome that I've never heard of. What kind of biome are we in here? Oh, it says lush caves right there. Duh. Well, that's one big clue, right? That's a pretty big clue, I would say. Except where exactly will it be where you can pop out into it? Why am I looking for this, you ask? That's a good question. I don't know why. Just because I was curious about the clay, I guess. All right. Well, I'm sure I can find it if I look hard enough, but it's not really the point of my digging, so let's get back to what I was actually trying to do, which was dig down to the bottom of the world, more or less. Oh, gold. Gold! There's gold in them Nar Hills. Alrighty, so getting full up here now. A little bit of clay. Gravel, things I don't care about very much are filling up my inventory. I guess I could throw some of them away. How many more ladders do I need here? About, if I were to go right down to 59, negative 59, I need 51 more ladders. So I have 29. So I think I shall go visit my crafting bench and make sure I have 51 ladders so I don't have to make another crafting bench. I think that's right here if I'm not mistaken. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which will be exactly the number of sticks, 56 sticks. I guess I could have worked that out with factors, couldn't I? Oh well, 53. All right, 2 to spare. 2 to spare. Who would ever need more than 2 spare ladders? Not me, I tell ya. Boy, this cave biome is getting, lush cave biome is kind of getting thrust upon me here. I wish to fill in those 2 spots with I disrupted my own rhythm. Go 6 down, plant a torch, plant 6 ladders, whoops, 6 ladders, go 6 more down. I'm kind of astonished that I haven't broken into any kind of cave all the way down so far. I guess there's still time, but watch that slouching, man. Getting very close to the bottom of the world now. Doesn't look like we are going to hit any caverns at all. What did I say? 59 at... So really, I should hit bedrock if my calculations were right. Right now. This should be bedrock. So the fact that it isn't is just coincidence. Oh, or is it? I thought bedrock was at minus 59. Well, there it is. Oh, it is at minus. Okay, just weird coincidence that I didn't actually find any bedrock. All right, that I can live with. So assuming there is a deep dark biome down here, it may not actually be all the way at the bottom, which means that I may not have any luck finding it. This deep down. Alrighty, well, take a look at the old map there. Definitely right between two mountains, exactly where, more or less exactly where we were before. Just gonna dig out each of these directions a little ways. Who doesn't love gravel? Me, that's who. Oh, hey, diamonds. I'm full up on tough, am I? Must be. Oh, I'm just not picking up tough at all. Alrighty, well, let's see here. We can definitely get rid of the bone. I don't really want to change bone for tough, but that's okay. This is a nice deposit of diamonds with my axe of fortune, or my pickaxe of fortune, rather. I should get a few diamonds out of it. 9, in fact. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. Yeah, probably. I don't know what depth to root around at. I could probably go check that other one and see where it is, at what depth it is. And that might give me a better idea. Alrighty, I'm no longer picking anything up. Is there anything else that I care to throw away here? Gravel, any of these other stone types, or any of the deep slate. I could throw away these saplings. Nothing really of value here that I'm digging right now, though, so it's not important. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, I guess that's how far I said I was going to dig, so we'll call that George for now. Head on back up. Climbing ladders is probably one of the most thrilling aspects of this game, especially if you turn off the user interface. It's like I'm walking down an endless tunnel of railroad tracks with lights on the ceiling. Whoa, heavy duty perspective shift, man. Mind bending. Is it nighttime? Oh, it is nighttime. What a coinky dink. Except, oh, I kind of want to bring my bed with me. What don't I care about very much here? Probably these saplings more than anything. Alrighty, well, I think what I'll do here is head back to the water, swim out and around, and maybe get my boat. Or I could just make a new one, I guess. Hello, squiddies. It's interesting what the map does when you're swimming. It kind of goes off to one side there. And you cannot see it properly. Unless you pop up to breathe, I guess. So we'll swim out around this excuse me, this cliff where I was before, or this, I guess it's a, well, it's not really a cliff. Stony hillside. And maybe I'll just follow the cliff face around until I find my boat, which will be more or less where I came onto this map over to the west a bit. I'll get another look at all this landscape over here. What do we got here? Cliffs, lava, a little bit of stone sticking out of the sea there. If Minecraft had waves, aha, there's a burning tree. Is that the one that I was seeing in the distance that I thought might be burning? Not sure. I think it maybe is, actually. Yes, I think I see ladder, just the merest hint of ladder over there, straight ahead. Whoop, that's not quite what I meant to do, but anyway. I should pick up my boat here in a moment. I will. Then I'm going to start heading back in the direction of home base. I might stop in on the way home at that, where I know that deep dark biome is, and check at what depth it's happening. Or maybe I'll just go explore that deep dark biome for a while. I've been playing for quite a while here, haven't I? You can consider this another one of the meditative episodes of my ongoing series on Minecraft. Nothing super exciting going on here today. So, okay, all right. I'm just looking at there's an island there, a little island there. Some floating seaweed there. Leave that alone. My inventory is, how you say, full. Dolphins. If I could get dolphins to stick with me all the way home. Oh, is that a ruined portal? It is. Uh-oh, what's going on? That was weird. Was that just from dolphins? Or, oh, maybe I drifted over some magma. That's probably what it was. That's probably what it was. Okay, where is my... Oh, it's on the other side of this. This sort of a headland here. So this is the mountain. On the other side of this one, if I go to the east a bit, on the other around this headland, if I go to the east a bit, that's where I know the deep dark is. So I think I shall nip over there, scooch down my ladders, and figure out at what depth that deep dark biome is happening, and maybe use that as a guide in the future to see if I can find another one. Yeah, here we go. That is quite the peak, I must say, right there. Almost there. Oh, there's another boat. How did I get in? Oh, by dying. I was about to say, how did I get another boat over here? But I know how I got another boat over here. By failing to survive. Water bottle, no effects. Healing, water breathing, night vision. Alrighty, I had supplies to spare, at least a little bit for my explorations, but I am no match for that warden, let me tell you. All right, giant cavern that I haven't explored too much. Just drop through that, carry on down. Pretty sure there's another one. Actually, I'm not sure there's another one. I think the deep dark biome actually reaches all the way up into that cavern at some point. Yeah, here we are. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so what depth are we at here? Nothing freaky about that biome at all. We're at minus 52, but this is kind of like the bottom of it, as far as I can tell. I have to remember my way around here a little bit. I think it was over this way where I kept encountering the warden. So here we're at 49, so minus 40 maybe would be a good, minus 40, minus 45 might be a good depth to explore. Alrighty, well, rather than carry on back to my home base while recording, all I'm really going to do here is head back to base. I will duplicate this, not this map, but the one that I was mapping in the area just to the south of this map. Put it up in my amphitheater, my map display amphitheater for the all the trapped citizens of my village to enjoy. And I'll take this boat. And that'll be it. I'm actually probably going to bed now. Like as not. So I'll... Whoa, what happened there? Little system overload, it looked like. It's quite the cavern there. I should... I should duck in there sometime. I feel like I might have already. Tell you what, when you record this many episodes of yourself playing Minecraft. Oh no, I haven't because there's no torches. Well, let's take a quick look. Oh, might be fairly shallow actually. Just very, very dark looking. Oh yes, it is shallow. And one creeper that I did not see coming. Well, that's a deep, dark Nothing, unless there's more over here. Nope. Yeah, okay. That's not much of a cavern. I mean, if I were like, you know, early humans, Neanderthals or something, this would be an ideal place to set up camp. But, oh, there might be some depths here yet. Okay. Alrighty. But not the giant cavern that I was thinking might be down here. Although there might be something deeper. But this very deep, ominous looking dark blot in the cliff face is kind of a nothing burger. I guess I'll go pick up those things there from the creeper explosion. And that's probably a good time for me to call this episode quits. I'll row home in the night. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you got some enjoyment out of that. Relaxation, if nothing else. Be a good thing to go to sleep to, probably. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families and friends, and I'll see you next time.